Hey everybody, welcome back to Dad Does Stuff. My name is David, and for those of you who know me, and for those of you who don't, I am a big advocate of physical fitness. I, given it's even more important now as we're getting older, you need to stay active. So today, I'm just going to show you just a few simple things that anyone can do with modifications. We're just going to do some push-ups. We're going to do some pull-ups. If you can't do them, I'll show you a self-assisted way to do that. If you don't have any equipment, don't worry. You can go outside and find a tree branch and do them. You can get pretty creative with it, okay? And then we're going to do some squats. Nothing heavy, nothing crazy. And so, like my back, I've got a very bad back. And it just simply won't allow, I'll never squat 600 pounds again, but we can still stay moving. We can still keep the joints flexible and active and, burn a few extra calories and stay strong. That's the key here, is staying mobile, staying strong. We're not trying to set new records here. We're just trying to stay active. So, all right, here we go. Now, for those of you who may not be able to do a pull-up, you can do a self-assisted pull-up. We also have these exercise bands. They come in different weights, light, medium. Got a heavy one here. All right, and this one here. This one will add resistance up to 150 pounds. It's crazy. So with that, what you would do, throw them wherever you're working. Put your foot in it, have it help you up. Okay? You're squeezing the lats, bringing the elbows back. You don't have to touch your chest. You don't need to do that. Squeezing the elbows, pulling the chest up. Really focusing here. Now, for those of you who don't have any of this stuff, you can go outside and find a tree branch. Some people go to a playground. A lot of playgrounds have bars to play on. Grab them, do some pull-ups. For those of you who cannot do them, I said that another self-assisted one is this. Pretend this is a tree branch. One about face high or so, something that you can, when you're down, you can grab it and pull up to chest height. Okay? And so what you're going to do is you're going to use your legs, and this goes for the same with the self-assisted squat as well. For those of you who may not be able to do this, you're going to pull up primarily, but assist with some leg. Okay. Like I said, we're not setting records here. We're just staying mobile. Okay? Self-assisted pull-ups. Anyone can do them. And push-ups. Push-ups, for those of you who may not know how to do them, are exactly as they sound. Find a position that's comfortable. Hands a little more than shoulder width apart. Okay. Usually, when you come down and you're halfway to the ground, this is going to make about a 90-degree angle. Okay. And you want to keep this. You don't want your elbow way up here. You want to keep it 90, 60, 45. Find the most comfortable spot to use. And we'll try get your chest as close to the ground as possible. Some of you may have limited range of motion. I do. I have a shoulder tear that I've been nursing for years. And so for me to go all the way to the ground, it's painful. So I don't do that anymore. So what we're going to do is We're gonna set up here, like that. Keep your body tight, because that is gonna exercise your abs, okay? Keeping your core tight, your abs and your hip flexors here, keeping everything straight, okay? So, down, up. Right? Okay. Now for those of you who may have, who may not be able to do push-ups yet, find yourself if you've got this, all right, set up to where it's an incline. You're taking some of the load off. You can use a bench, all right, but the same position. Bench, with that, back of a sofa, okay? For those of you who may not have a sofa that can do that, we have a railing. And that actually works pretty good because you can get your hands around it. And you can press like that, same position, okay? Everybody's got to start somewhere. Don't be afraid. Except with keeping moving or getting moving, we are not setting records. Okay? And now for the squat. What we're going to do with this is we're going to rest that bar right where our traps meet our shoulders. Now, for me to get back in position that far really kind of hurts my shoulders, so I gotta be careful. I gotta really watch my position on that. And so to execute a squat, we're going to, I like my hands a little further apart. Some people like it really tight. This I cannot do anymore. My shoulder won't allow. So I go a little wider. Get underneath it. Shoulders to traps. We lift up, okay? Now with this, our feet are going to be just around shoulder width apart. So I'm gonna go a little wider, a little narrower, okay? But shoulder width apart, okay? Okay. Shoulder width apart, some a little wider. Some are going to be a little narrower, okay? It's going to be what's most comfortable to you. And you can exercise the best range of motion, okay? I like to go about here because it's easier on my hips and back, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to squat whatever foot position you have. Make sure your knee goes over your feet. If you're like this and your knee comes in here, really, really bad on your ligaments in there. If you're like this, and you squat out, bad on the outside ligament, okay? So wherever we go, this way, we stay over our feet, okay? When we execute this, go ahead and keep your head up, not head up, your head up. Neutral position, okay, we're not gonna look down. Neutral position. We're going to take a deep breath and flex your abs, push your abs against your spine, okay? If you know what that means, push your abs against your spine. That is called bracing. That is going to keep you stable, all right? So we're gonna take a breath, go down to where you can comfortably go. Some of you may not be able to go that deep. That's fine, as long as we're moving, okay? Some people, they go all the way down, all the way up, okay? We're just getting moving, staying moving, okay? Nice pace. Up. For those who cannot do squats, some of you guys might be a little heavier, and just simply standing up can be tough. Okay, we're gonna get through that. Going to do what's called the self-assisted squat. where if you don't have this equipment, that's fine. You go outside, find a tree branch. And like just like that pull up, you're going to go down and you're going to drive with your legs. Okay? You're going to push up and assist in that pull up motion. Okay? That's how we're going to do that. Primary focus on the legs. You're going to assist here.